not always easy having kids. One, it's not easy having two, not easy having three. Doesn't matter how many you have, it's not easy. It's worth it. Sometimes we get caught up in life. You're so busy that you're so on routine, you know, wake up, get the kids ready, get them ready for daycare, get them ready for school, put them on the bus, bring them to daycare, and then go to work, do your shift, do your routine, go pick up the kids, or the kids get back home from school. It's supper time, it's getting ready for bed, and then it's bedtime, and then we start all over again. Don't forget to take it in. Now, my child is still very young. I still have to remind myself to soak up the moments and to take it in. Sometimes you can get impatient because you get tired and, you know, life gets busy, life gets hard. Sometimes we take things for granted. Sometimes what we have to really do is sit down and really look at our life and thank God what we do have. Every time I get tired or I get exhausted or frustrated, your day's not going well, I try to remind myself anything can get taken away in a blink of an eye. Do not take things for granted. Do not take people for granted. Do not take moments for granted. Unfortunately, nothing lasts forever. So life as a toddler, well, it's the evening. Usually I do my videos in the daylight, so clearly, yeah, I look like I just woke up, or just a day with a toddler. I now drink tea. Does that make me old? I actually really enjoy it. I drink tea with my husband. Well, except for tonight. Tonight I'm talking to you instead. So, all right, life with a toddler. Well, it can be very busy. My little one is very busy. She's not a bad kid. She's just busy. And you know what? Most kids are busy. I had to take my sweater off. This tea is warming me up. Cheers. Yes, life with a toddler, or in some cases, toddlers, or if you have twins. I'm busy with just one toddler, so I can only imagine those who have twins. Wow, good job. Being a parent is not easy. Oh my god, I look like shit. I'm sorry. I apologize in advance. Do yourselves a favor and listen, but don't look at the video. Just a little shout out to all mothers that are doing it by themselves, and even the fathers that are doing it by themselves, you know. You guys are amazing. Keep up the good work. You know, it's not an easy job to do, and if you're doing it by yourself, wow, you're amazing. Those who are co-parenting, those that work together as a team, that's also so wonderful. I'm very fortunate. My husband helps a lot. Having a child changes your life completely. And I mean completely. Like, life doesn't revolve around you anymore. It revolves around that little human that depends on you. Now, I don't know about you, but I remember whenever my child was born, I remember looking at her when she was a baby and being like, you know what? Like, this little baby depends on me. Like, I'm responsible for this little human. There's nothing more rewarding, nothing more, I don't know how to say it. It's such a huge role, I guess, to play in life. Now, to those who have tried to have kids or that are trying and are unable to get pregnant, I'm so sorry. I feel like a lot of those that deserve to have kids are the ones that can't, which makes life very unfair. And you know, I live by that. Life is unfair. Life is so unfair. Life with a toddler. But you know what? You love those little beings like crazy. You would do anything for them. That's your little human being that you created. And, well, created, or even if you adopted, those little beings depend on you. They are the ones that keep us going. I have to admit, I've been having a lot of hard days, and you know, it's because of my daughter that I keep going. It's because of her. She gives me strength. Now, I'm not trying to say that, oh, what life with a toddler like is A1 perfect and it's hard. Let's talk about the fun and funny stuff about having a toddler. You want to go do an outing? You're not just grabbing your purse and heading out the door. Nope. You need your diaper bag. Gotta make sure that diaper bag's full. Make sure you don't run out of diapers. You gotta bring your milk. You gotta bring your water. Oh, you can't forget your snacks because those little things eat all the time. Those little things eat all the time. Then you're done packing. You're ready to get into the car. You get into the car, you're already tired. You don't even feel like going where you were planning to go. You're exhausted. But you do it anyways. Yeah. You do it anyways because if you don't, you will do nothing. You will never ever do anything with a toddler. When you go visiting with a toddler, 98% of your visit is following your toddler around, making sure they don't break any of your stuff or touch anything they're not supposed to, or put something in their mouth and potentially cause harm to themselves. Visiting other people can be very stressful, and sometimes you just feel like staying home and just saying, you know what, come see me because my house is childproof. Just because your friend has a kid does not mean she doesn't want to see you anymore. It does not mean she would love to get together and chat. Yes, let's bring our child to the restaurant. Yeah. Now I bet you all can relate. My husband and I said, let's bring our daughter to the restaurant and have a nice family meal. As we're having our supper, my husband decides to go to the bathroom. That's fine. Meanwhile, my daughter thinks it would be fun to grab her french fries and put them in her glass of water. Yeah. Me, just trying to tell her, no, we don't do that. You don't put your fries in your glass of water. Take the glass of water away. Can you guess what she did? Tantrum. Scream from the top of her lungs to get everybody's attention. Talk about embarrassing. And you know what? I know I'm not the only one. There was a couple in front of me and they looked and they smiled and I just told them what she was trying to do. And you know what that man told me? He said, they grew up so fast. That touched me. I said, that is somebody that knows that kids are unpredictable. It doesn't matter how much you try to discipline them. If they decide to throw a tantrum, they will throw one. Kids are not controlled with a remote control and you literally tell them what to do every time or say or act. No. They come with their own personality. Our job is to discipline them and do what we can do, but the rest is up to them. The rest is in their doing. Some things are out of our control and we just got to trust that our child will listen. Trust that our child will listen to us. Trying to tell your child to not do something because they're going to hurt themselves. Yeah, I can relate to that one a lot. I think I tell my child 10 times to stop doing something because she's going to hurt herself. And then she hurts herself. I told you to not do it because you were going to hurt yourself. What can you do? I tried. Getting ready. When you're alone, something can take 15 minutes to do. 15 minutes to do. With a toddler, double that time or even triple that time. Those little humans watch everything we do. So if you don't want them doing something, don't do it in front of them. Trust me, I know. Oh shoot, I just did that in front of her. The TV wasn't cooperating. I decided to sit on the coffee table, to sit right in front of the TV to try to work it. And well, as I turn my head, there she is watching me. I realized what I just did. I sat on the coffee table. And you know what? Maybe some of you are like, that's no big deal. I let my kid do that. And you know what? To each their own. Everybody's different. She started trying to climb on the coffee table and sit on it. And I'm like, no. No, my girl, it's not a chair. It's a table. You don't sit on it. Try to tell your toddler to not sit on it when you sat on it. When you are parenting, make sure you guys are on the same page. you and your boyfriend, husband, spouse, wife, girlfriend, make sure you're on the same page when it comes to discipline, because the child will know which one will let them win. If you're trying to discipline your child and your child decides to go to the other parent and the other parent lets them win, well, that child will remember and that child will continue to do it. Those little humans are smart, okay? You might think that they don't understand, but they do. You might think that they don't know what's going on. They do. They are smart. I'm no pro, okay? There's no manual that comes with parenting. I'm not telling you how to raise your child. I'm simply expressing how it's like to live with a toddler. If you can please give this video a thumbs up, please subscribe, please, or here, wherever it's gonna be. And if you guys have any video requests, just drop them below, please.